Welcome to the question and answer for CCNA. Question number 1. We have this scenario where we have the internet, we have the router, we have the firewall, we have the switch, we have device. And then we use the command on R1, SHIPRO. We get this result from that command. Then the question say, using this scenario, which type of route does R1 use to reach the host 10.10.13.10 by 32? Which type of route does R1 use? Answer number 1. R1 use default route. Answer number 2. R1 use network route. Answer number 3. R1 use host route B. Answer number 4. R1 use floating static route. The correct answer is B. R1 use network route. Explanation to the answers. Answer number 1. Default router is a wrong answer because the default router are used when a router does not have a specific route in its routing table for the destination network. In this case, R1 is using a specific route to reach the host 10.10.13.10 by 32, not a default router. Answer number 2, which is correct answer, the network router. Network routers are used to reach a specific network or subnet. In this scenario, R1 is using a network route to reach host 10.10.13.10 by 32, which falls within the specific network range. Answer number 3, host route B, which is the wrong answer. Host routers, host route are used to reach a specific host within a network. In this case, R1 is using a network route to reach host 10.10.13.10 by 32, not a host route. Answer D, which is wrong answer also. Floating static route. Floating static route are backup routes that are used when the primary route fails. R1 is using a specific network route to reach host 10.10.13.10 by 32, not a floating static route. Question number 2. We have the scenario: internet MPLS with this IP address to the route, to the switch, then to the host. We use the command show IP route. We get this result. Now the question says, refer to this exhibit. Which prefix does route 1 use for traffic to host A? Answer number 1, 10.10.10.0 by 28. Answer number 2, 10.10.13.0 by 25. And answer number 3, 10.10.13.144/28. Answer number 4, 10.10.13.208/29. The correct answer is D. The prefix 10.10.10.0/28 does not match the IP address of host A 10.10.13.10, so router 1 does not use this prefix for traffic to host A. It is a wrong answer. Answer number 2. The prefix 10.10.13.0/25 does not match the IP address of host A 10.10.13.10, so router 1 does not use this prefix for traffic host A. Answer number 3. The prefix 10.10.13.144/28 does not encompass the IP address of host A 10.10.13.10, so router 1 does not use this prefix for traffic host A. It's a wrong answer. Answer number 4, which is the correct answer. The prefix 10.10.13.208/29 matches the IP address of host A 10.10.13.10, so router 1 uses this prefix for traffic to host A. Question number 3. We have a scenario here. Route config, interface, gigabit internet 1/0/1. Route config if IP address 192.168.16.143, 255, 255, 255, 240. Bad mask by 28 for address 192.168.16.143. So refer to this scenario. Which statement explains the configuration error message that is received? Remember to pause the video, then answer this question. Answer number 1. It belongs to a private IP address range. Answer number 2. The route does not support by 28 mask. Answer number 3. It is a network IP address. Answer number 4. It is a broadcast IP address. Pause the video, then answer this question. The correct answer is D. It is a broadcast IP address. Explanation to the question number 3. The first answer, private IP address, are commonly used within a network for internal communication and are not routable over the internet. However, this error message received is related to the specific nature of the IP address, not its belonging to a private range. So this answer is wrong. The second answer also is wrong because the subnet mask of by 28 is a valid subnet mask that can be used in a networking. The error message is not related to the router's support for this specific subnet mask, so this one also is wrong. Answer C is wrong also. A network IP address is used to identify a network segment and is not necessarily an error in a configuration. The error message received is related to the specific nature of IP address, not its role as network IP address. So this also is wrong. Answer number 4, which is the correct answer, a broadcast IP address. A broadcast IP address is used to send data to all devices on a specific network segment. The error message received indicates that the IP address in question is a broadcast IP address which is not a valid configuration for a specific device. This is the correct answer. Question number 4. Refer to this scenario. An engineer must add a subnet for a new office that will add 20 users to the network. Which IP version 4 network and subnet mask combination does the engineer assign to minimize wasting of addresses? We have the scenario here and the question is here. Answer. 1 is 10.10.225.48. 255, 255, 255, 240. Answer B. 10.10.225.32, 255, 255, 255, 240. Answer number 3. 10.10.225.48, 255, 255, 255, 240, 224. Answer number 4. 10.10.225.32, 255, 255, 255, 224. Pause the video and answer this question. The correct answer is D. Question number 4. Explanation. The answer number 1 is wrong. The IP address version 4 network and subnet mask combination 10.10.225.48, 255, 255, 255, 240 would provide a subnet mask with only 14 usable addresses, which would waste addresses for the 20 users required for the new office. This is wrong. Second answer, which also is wrong. The IP address, network, and the subnet mask combination 10.10.225.32, 255, 255, 255, 240 would also provide a subnet with only 14 usable addresses, which would not be sufficient for the 20 users required for the new office. So this is wrong. Answer number 3, which is also wrong. The IP address 4 the IP address version 4 network and the subnet mask combination 10.10.225.48.255.255.254 would provide a subnet with 30 usable addresses, which would be more than enough for the 20 users required for the new office. This would result in wasting addresses. Answer number 4, which is the correct answer. The IP address version 4 network and the subnet mask combination 10.10.225.32.255.255.254 would provide a subnet with 30 usable addresses, which would be sufficient for the 20 users required for the new office, minimizing address wastage. Question number 5. We have a switch and we have two devices on the VLAN. The VLAN 200, VLAN 200, PC1, PCB on a switch. The question says, refer to this exhibit or this scenario. Which outcome is expected when PCA send data to PCB after the initial communication? A. The source MAC address is changed. B. The destination MAC address is replaced with FFFF.FFFF.FFFF. C. The source and destination MAC address remain the same. D. The switch rewrite the source and destination MAC address with its own. Pause the video, then answer this question. The correct answer is C. The source and destination MAC address remain the same. Question number 5. Explanation. Answer number 1. The source MAC address remains the same during data transmission. It is only changed when the frame leaves the local network segment and enters a new network segment, which is wrong. Second answer is also wrong, because the destination MAC address is not replaced with FFFF.FFFF.FFFF during data transmission. The destination MAC address remains the same to ensure that the data reaches the intended recipient. This is wrong. Answer number 3. The source destination MAC address remains the same during data transmission between PC1 and the PCB. This is essential for the proper delivery of data within the local network segment. This answer is correct. Answer number 4, which is also wrong. The switch does not rewrite the source and destination MAC addresses with its own during data transmission between PC1 and PC2. The switch forward the data based on destination MAC address without modifying it. This also is wrong. Remember, we have the course which will help you to understand CCNA. Course of 540 question and answer with free PDF of over 800 question and answer. We have more than 400 scenario well explained, which will help you to prepare your CCNA test. Remember to subscribe to this channel, click like, write a comment. Hope to see you for different lesson of question and answer. Check the link in description if you need to take any course which will help you to pass your CCNA or other test. I thank you so much.